Hey, everybody. This is Kevin's Corner, real estate from a marketing perspective, and I am your host, Kevin Davidson, with Stewart Title in Richmond and Sugar Land. And I always start off the podcast by telling everybody this is episode number 6, so I'm really excited. And I always like to tell everybody that the reason that I do this podcast is not for me. It is for the real estate agents and the vendors that I do business with and work with in the Fort Bend County area. So if you're a real estate agent and you are in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on a podcast and promote your business, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. If you are a vendor and you operate in Fort Bend County, or you would like to operate in Fort Bend County, and you'd like to partner with me to help grow your business, also give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com, and we will put you on the calendar. I always like to mention my support, which is Jennifer Smidas, as well as my teams at the Richmond office, Wendy Santana, Gracie Krager, and Janice Cameron, as well as all the ladies at the Sugar Land office, Caitlin Korner, Devin, Rosalie Dean, and the assistants and everything. So you guys need title. We can do a great job, have lots of experience. We'd love to hear from you. So in saying that, this beautiful young lady sitting next to me in this purple dress with that huge smile.
I know.
This is Rebecca. Rebecca, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Tell everybody what you do and why you're here.
My name is Rebecca Balogun. I'm the broker owner of Apex Homes Realty. Mm-hmm. We are located at Stafford, Physical 10707 Corporate Drive. And you can reach us at 281-498-0700. And I'm here today to let you know this is one of the best place I've been able to close a lot of my deals with Stewart Title. And also I'm out here in Stafford, Sugar Land to help you in your buying of properties in Fort Bend County or the whole of Texas. And also if you have to sell, we do a lot of residential and commercial. And we'd love to see you get in touch with us.
Awesome. So the first thing that I got to mention, we've known each other for over a year now. So yes. When we met, you asked me to help you because you were just creating this idea of Apex Realty, right?
Yes.
She had an office, but if I remember correctly, there was barely any furniture. No pictures. It was just your office in the back.
Yes.
But the first thing I want to mention to people, because people are going to ask about it, is where are you from?
Originally?
Yeah, because your accent is
because I'm here from Texas.
You're from Texas.
But originally I'm from Nigeria.
That's what I want.
Africa and West Africa.
Right. Okay. Mm-hmm. So how long have you been in the United States?
I've been here 25 years, going 26.
25
by
years.
Christmas.
And how long have you been doing real estate?
I've been in real estate, I would say since I was 13 years old.
Really?
But in the United States of America, I've been in real estate for 23 years.
Nice.
Going 24.
So if you've been a real estate agent for that long, tell me what it is about real estate that you like.
I love meeting people. I love helping people. And I love first-time buyers.
Ooh, she loves first-time buyers, guys. So if you've been renting right now and you're renting a 2-bedroom apartment.
Come on, I'll hold your hand.
That's 600 square feet, and you're tired of paying $2,500 a month.
Help you save money.
Plus, I'm sure you could probably assist them in becoming a buyer, meaning how much they need to save and what their credit needs to be, and help them fix that. And
definitely, that's always the first thing we do. We want to meet with you. We want to know what you're really looking for, what kind of property you're looking to buy. Then we can guide you, recommend mortgage companies that can help you look into your credit situation. And we can go from there, depending on your income, the size of your family, the area you want to be. And we are always there to guide you and to help you find something for you and your family.
Is there any situation to where, well, I guess there is, but can anybody that wants to be a buyer can they become a buyer? I mean, is there ever a situation to where it's just impossible to get someone approved?
I've never worked with anyone that has not been able to buy because we'll start guiding you. It takes a while, even if you have a credit that is not so, up to the score you need.
Right.
We'll help you. We can take a little time for you to correct whatever needs to be corrected in your credit and bring it up to the points that you will be able to buy. And we do assist in, giving you a lot of resources and information that can help you work on your credit. And also you can also buy what, you are being pre-approved for.
People need to be realistic, though, when they decide they want to buy, right?
Yes, definitely.
I mean,
That's what I was going to say.
I mean, for example, she's probably not going to see this. So I love my daughter, but they just bought a new home. And when they bought it, they were like, we have to have it. But it's too much. It don't matter. We'll figure it out. A year later, they got some things they have to worry about.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, now what do we do? I'm like, so you have to be realistic about what you're getting into.
Yes.
When I first bought my house in 2004, I know things were different. That was 28 plus years ago, but I got approved for $300,000. I bought a house that was $91,000.
Definitely.
Okay, because I wanted to be realistic about,
Yes.
What happens if the economy goes down? What if I lose my job? What if I get hurt? What if I can't work? Whatever. I needed to be able to afford the payments regardless of what happened.
Definitely. That's a very important thing to put into consideration when you're looking to buy. You want to buy something that you can conveniently still have something saved up. You don't want to use the whole of your income to pay for your mortgage. Like, I want to tell you a story of a client that I worked with about 5 years ago before the pandemic. And they make a good income of about, good enough for them to buy what they wanted to buy.
Right.
And during the pandemic, the husband got sick. And they were looking at both income to pay for the mortgage.
Right.
But in that situation, one of them is sick. So I always advise my clients and as many that wants to look into buying that, make sure you have enough set aside.
Right.
In case of emergency or situation, why if it's a couple, one person is not working. And if you're by yourself, at least 1/3 of your income should be for your mortgage.
I was going to say the same thing. I know that when banks or mortgage companies go to approve you, there's a big thing called a debt-to-income ratio.
Yes.
And, if after you pay your debts, if there's not enough money there to pay the mortgage as well as eat,
And
they won't approve you.
And take care of other bills.
Exactly.
So you
So,
have all those back bills that you have to pay.
and keep in mind, in today's world and market, it's worse. But keep in mind, most likely every year your mortgage payment's going to go up because insurance
Insurance,
and taxes go up.
Yes.
It's not a lot, but it will go up. So, I mean, when I bought my house in 2004, I've refinanced it a couple times, but when I bought it, I was paying less than $700 a month.
Wow.
Now I'm at $1,000.
That's changed. Yeah.
Things change. So, so let's talk about real quick what your aspirations are for Apex Realty.
Yes, Apex Realty has been around for a while, and but we just kind of revamping and change the way we do business. And now that we're working in Fort Bend County, Sugarland area, Stafford, my own aspiration is to be able to help as many that wants to buy their property, whether you have a good credit, whether you are planning to improve on your credit. We'll be here to help you find something.
But what I'm referring to is your business. Are you looking to add agents? Are you looking
Oh, you
to
mean
grow?
like, yes,
Yeah.
we're growing. That's why I said we've been around for a while. And now that we started this new office, we're looking at bringing in more agents. So we're building a team.
What makes you different from any other brokerage? So if I was a real estate agent, I just got my license, I'm looking for a place to hang it.
Well,
Why would I come hang it with you?
I'm available. I'm the broker, and I'm always ready to.
I'm going to interrupt you. I've been in this business since 2014. Brokers are not available for their agents.
But I'm available.
But she is.
I am
Okay?
available 24 hours. This is what I do full time.
Right.
I don't have any other thing I'm doing except taking care of my kids and family.
Mm-hmm.
So you can reach me anytime. Email, phone call, text messages. I
So
will
when you
respond.
need assistance on that first contract that you have to write up the listing for,
We'll go
when
over
you
it
need,
together.
you need assistance with HAR or TREC or CE classes, which I do.
And also for your marketing, it's on the
for
right side,
there you
helping out.
go. So you're available for that kind of stuff.
I am.
Because
I am
most
ready to
brokerages
help.
are not.
I am ready to help, and I do listen and guide most of the time. And if you have any question, I'm always ready to give you my answer as much as possible.
Awesome. So if you're a real estate agent, a new real estate agent that
Yes.
has recently gotten your license and you're looking for a place to hang your license, I would recommend looking Rebecca up at Apex Realty. If you're an agent that's been around for a while and you're looking for a new home,
Yes.
give
You're
her a
welcome.
call. It's free to talk.
Come on. We'll
The other
take
question
care
I
of
want to
it.
ask you about is, what do you do to market your business? Because this is real estate from a marketing perspective.
Yes.
So what is it? What kind of marketing campaigns? What kind of marketing do you do to promote Apex?
Well, definitely before I rely on the HAR leads and just word of mouth to my older clients, people that I've worked with, they send a lot of referrals, and we love referrals. We'll take care of our clients that they're happy to refer more people to us. But I need to let you know that the person that is getting me back in track is Kevin Davidson. He's been helping me with a lot of my marketing,
Yes.
CRM. I'm shy to face on Facebook. I don't want to go on Facebook.
She's on a podcast
But
now,
she's
guys.
now, I'm here talking. And he has helped me with my Facebook, helped me with my brokerage, and all those things for me to advertise.
Yeah, so Rebecca and I sat down several times, but I actually went to your office and gave you my ideas of the way I thought your office should be set up and what should go where and what you should do there. And then we also talked about why you should use a CRM and why you should be more active on Facebook and social media.
That's true.
And you've been doing that.
I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can be better.
I see your post all the time.
I can be better.
So how many times a day should you post to social media, in my opinion?
In your opinion, I think you said about 8 times.
No.
5?
8 times a day, no one would ever see your post. 3 times a day.
3 times.
Morning, noon, and in the evening.
I thought of that.
Yeah. But you didn't say
Edit that. 3
Yeah.
times a day. That's
So-
what you told me.
Yeah, and don't be...
And I only do 1 right now.
Yeah, you do one. I do see you on social media, but a lot of agents always ask me, number one, I don't have time to post 3 times a day, which I completely disagree with. And number 2, I don't know what to post. Everything about your business is postable.
Okay.
So, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. The picture we're going to take about this today, you taking a picture of the next guest on the podcast, you coming here, you meeting with me, you going to my CE class, you going to a happy hour, you going to HAR, you going to meet a client for a listing, you getting a listing agreement, taking a picture of yourself.
Yes.
You working on your... Everything is possible because it shows people that you're the expert. Okay.
Yes.
So why don't you tell people again, how do they get a hold of Rebecca at Apex if they want to talk to you about buying, selling, leasing, investing, or becoming part of your team?
The best way to reach me is shoot me a phone call. I'll answer my call. And also text me. Go on apexhomerealty.com. Visit our office at 10707 Corporate Drive, Suite 204, Stafford, Texas. Or look for me on har.com.
Is there anything about you or your business that you want anybody listening to this or future clients to know?
We'll be here to help you. That is why we're here. We're doing business and we make it easy for you. We guide you at every step. And also, you find an agent that is always ready to go with you to Adelaide.
I will say this about Rebecca, guys. I've known her for over a year, and she does have the drive and the dedication to do the best thing for you
Yes.
and her
And
clients.
make sure
So
we get you those
give them the
good
phone number one more
deals.
time.
832-434-5625. Or if you call the office, 281-498-0707. We'll be looking forward to helping you in buy.
Awesome. Thank you for being on the podcast,
Thank
Rebecca.
you.
Until next time. We're going to take a quick break and bring up the next guest. Hey, everybody, we're back. This is Kevin, your host with Kevin's Corner, real estate from a marketing perspective. So now we're going to move to the vendor portion of the podcast. And the distinguished gentleman sitting next to me is Paul Derbes. In interest of full disclosure, he is my oldest friend. We've known each other for 30 years at least, right?
Since 1997.
Yes, 1997. So do the math. I don't know what
26.
26 years. I rounded up. So say hi, Paul, to the podcast land and tell everybody what you do and who you are.
Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Derbes, and I am a licensed professional through the state of Texas. I do retirement planning, so life insurance to help those who are in need, just in case.
What's the name of your company?
I'm with the VLD Group.
VLD, does that stand for anything?
Vertex Leadership Development.
All right. Okay. And what does VLD Group do? What products do you offer?
Well, our main goal is to reach out to those who don't have, a clear path for retirement. We sit down and we offer a free financial needs analysis. We get something called their FIN number, which is your financial independence number. We discover where you fall short on your retirement goals, and then we can put you on that clear path to reach them.
Awesome. So who's your target?
We target those like 95% of America right now. We teach them how the 5% of the wealthy do with their money, except you don't have to have at least, $500,000 or $1 million to talk to us. So we help, middle-aged America.
Would you say that real estate agents being 1099 employees running their own business are perfect clients for you?
Yes, most definitely. Sometimes they may have an abundance of money depending how well their year has gone. And
or their career.
Or their career, correct. So we try to help them put whatever excess funds into, create a universal bank for them through, cash value, index universal life insurance policies. But every person's needs and wants are different. So that's why we sit down with everyone to find out exactly what your retirement goals are, what your retirement age you want to meet, and how much money you want to make, on monthly. So those things need to be done on a case-by-case basis, and we offer all that within my group.
So let's say I'm someone that is not really versed on what it is that you do or the terminology that you use, and I come to you and say, I've got a money market account, a checking account, and money under my mattress. So where do you go from there?
Well, there's two rules of money: how it grows and how it's taxed. Currently, it's the ABC 1, 2, 3. You have a fixed, variable, and a indexed. Fixed is what you have your money in your savings, which is less than 1% you're getting, slow and steady. Okay. And then you have your variable, which is like your 401ks, which a lot of companies offer, but they don't tell you the implications, which is a tax later type of account. Plus, it's variable. It's 100% the market ups and 100% the market downs.
So let me stop you real quick. So when you say tax now, you mean money you're putting into that account has already been taxed.
Correct.
And then on variable, it's going to be taxed when you pull it out.
Right. So that's taxed later. So what happens? You're not getting taxed, but you're getting that extra 6% that your company's matching with you as well. But as we all know, taxes never ever go down; they always go up. So we offer a third solution, which is our index. You can experience 100% of the market growth, protect your gains, and never experience any of the market downs. And you have a tax advantage with that type of investment vehicle.
So, and I'm sure I'm going to ask this question later off podcast, but indexed, why does it never lose money but always gain money?
Well, it's a floor and cap, and it's an insurance product. So you get about 6 to 10% on average, or sometimes even higher, depending on the market and depending on what vehicle that the investments are put in. But the insurance policy guarantees, that's a guarantee you won't experience the downturn of the market, because it's insured. So
so you're putting your money into an insurance policy?
Correct.
And then can you withdraw your money?
Yes, you put a plan to where we have, depending on your retirement age, the goal that you're trying to reach, where you have RMD, which is required minimum distribution, but the whole time your money will be compounding, and you'll never lose the money, with a death benefit as well, and also with a living benefit, which will help you if you have a critical, a chronic, or a terminal illness. So you get a percentage of one of those three based on your death benefit.
Very interesting. And what are the entry-level thresholds for the indexed products?
There is many different thresholds as far as, funding it.
Well, I mean, you said you didn't have to be a millionaire to work with you guys. So
right.
If I wanted to do that, I wanted to get into this index portion of this, what do I need to?
I mean, we recommend some of these products require, about a $20,000 start off investment, or fixed annuities could be lower than that, depending on what the requirements are, depending what investment vehicle that we use that best suits your needs.
Do you guys do 401ks and IRAs and pensions and things like that?
We do not do 401ks. I am a licensed life insurance agent.
I see. Okay.
So we use these vehicles, life insurance, as what they're supposed to be meant as, for the cash value, for a death benefit, for a living benefit, for universal banking. So really, we're taking the things that the wealthy use and bringing it to the middle America. We're trying to educate those who do not know, because a lot of people don't understand how to choose and use these type of vehicles.
So if I purchased one of your, I'm going to keep calling them index products, and I go in at 20, how long do I have to be in it?
So what age do you want to retire?
So it's based on how long
Right.
So I want to retire at 65. So let's say I go into one of these things and it's there, and then life happens, and all of a sudden now I need that money because my house is sinking, or my wife is in the hospital, or whatever. Can I get my money? Can I?
Yes, you are able to access the cash value. So you'll be able to access whatever it is that you put in, as long as you have the cash value. But you would take it as a loan, so then it's 0% tax free, and you don't have to pay yourself back. But the thing is, you don't want to take all of it out, but the money will still keep compounding through your. We do calculations up to your 90 years old or to your 100 years old. Since we are living longer, we try to say, okay, if you live this long, this is how much money you will have. Plus a death benefit if something happens before the end of this product.
If I'm a real estate agent and I'm looking at places to put my money, because I'm a top producer like Rebecca over there that was on earlier, how would you approach them? What would you recommend to them, being that you got to remember, real estate agents are 1099 employees.
Mhm.
They run their own business. They don't answer to anybody.
Correct.
They have to pay taxes quarterly, I believe, instead of annually, like the regular working people do. So, how would you approach a real estate agent, and what would you tell them if they're thinking about something like this?
Well, I would say let's sit down and do a financial needs analysis, where we'll do your debt, your income. If you have a mortgage, you want education. We'll try to find out what goals do you want to accomplish before retirement. Where do you have your money currently? And I would explain the two rules of money to them, and show them with a quick drawing of how this is where your money's at and this is where you want to be. So let's try to figure out how we take the money that you currently have, old money versus new money, and put it in a retirement vehicle that best suits your needs.
That was a question that I just thought of. Do you have a product where you can open something up to where I can put into this account or this insurance policy once or twice a month, like when I get paid?
Yes, of course.
You can do that.
It's just like I'm assuming you do have a 401k.
I do. Yeah.
So what we would recommend is if we open up, just say, for example, an IUL for you, try to create a universal bank for you. You take the money that you're putting in to your 401k, and then you just put it into your IUL, and you just allow that to grow and compound until you need it one day, whether it's in an emergency or for retirement.
Why is a UIL product or an index product not taxed?
Because it's money after tax that you're putting in.
Okay, so on the variable, you're getting taxed only on the additional money put in and the money that you earned,
Right.
not your initial investment.
Right. The variable product, if the 401k, when do you have to take that? That's a retirement product. So 65. You have to take it out, or they'll hit you with an excise tax.
Right.
Okay, which is the largest tax known to man right now.
That's 20%, I think.
Yeah, it's insane. So, but you're still subject to the actual income tax, because you got to pay taxes
the
on
money you made on
Right.
the principal. Yeah.
Right, because that's pre-tax money. So your savings, your fixed accounts, savings accounts, money markets, those are tax now accounts. I mean, you're putting the money that you already been taxed upon. The variable accounts, the 401ks, the IRAs, those are tax later accounts because you're putting pre-tax money in those vehicles. The indexed accounts, the IULs, they're after tax.
Okay.
So you're able to take loans out on them. You can take cash out on them, and it's a tax-free product.
So, like every business, whether it be your business, real estate, Rebecca's business, title mine, we have to market ourselves. We have to market our business. Right. So what are the things that you are doing or going to be doing to promote your financial venture here?
Well, of course, the warm market is what we always hit first. Your friends, your family, those who we helped. We ask for referrals. That's basically where I'm at this particular time. I'm not doing anything on social media. I'm constantly on the phones calling, those who've applied for a brokerage position. We're always expanding. We expand in 50 states right now. So the majority of my time is spending is calling people and, letting them know what I'm doing. And if they have anybody that they may know of that either wants a job doing this part-time or full-time and or may need one of our services.
But what if you were wanting to do some marketing to promote your business, what would you do?
I would follow Kevin's 7-step plan. I think it's 7 steps, but of course I would reach out to my good friend, of course, and do social media, networking events, which
website. You have to have a website.
Yeah, we have a website, and CRM as well. So those are the things that you really need. You have to use the technology that's given to us, because in the long run, it really does help you as a virtual assistant.
Yes. Paul's business is not real estate, but Paul can help real estate agents, and he can help real estate brokers. So that's why I wanted to have him on. Paul, tell everybody how they get a hold of you.
You can reach me on my personal cell, 281-996-8560. That is the best way to get a hold of me. Or, if you want to email me, digitalderbes@gmail.com. That's digital, D-E-R-B as in boy, E-S, @gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being on the podcast. If you're a real estate agent out there and you're looking for a financial answer, please reach out to Paul. He's got a lot of knowledge. He's got a lot of options, and I'm sure he can help you with something. So give him the phone number one more time.
281-996-8560.
Thank you very much for being on the podcast, my friend.
Thank you for having me, Kevin, and thank y'all.
Appreciate it. This is episode 6, Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. I want to thank again Jennifer Smitis and the teams at Stewart Title Richmond and Sugar Land for supporting me in this podcast. Again, if you are an agent or a vendor in the Fort Bend County area and you'd like to be on the podcast, reach out to me at 834-654-0527 or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.